All right, guys, Kris Jenner is all over the news right now because of her game-changing facelift, and I think it's about time because this woman is an all-time baller. She is one of the greatest marketers ever to live in the human race. If there were a Nobel Prize for marketing, I'd say give it to Kris Jenner. So with that, here are 3 very advanced marketing lessons we can all take away from Kris's operating system in building the Kardashian multi-billion-dollar empire. So lesson number 1 is that culture is a tool, and it's your tool as a marketer. Culture is not something that you watch, it's something that you shape and that you steer and that you use. Kris Jenner never waits for permission. She was never intimidated by a thing called culture, right? She just stepped right up and inserted her family into the bloodstream of culture and has been laughing all the way to the bank ever since. So think about this, right? How do I take my product and myself and insert that into culture? Lesson number 2 is to create tension in your marketing narratives. If you go to a movie and there are no challenges for the hero, they just float through life, that's not a very good movie. And it's the same with marketing. You need something like controversy or discomfort or simply just something unexpected to help something catch fire and get traction in marketing. And if you look at like the whole Stanley Cup thermos thing, that caught fire because of the juxtaposition, the unexpected combination of this clunky old thermos that was built for fishermen and construction workers suddenly getting adopted and becoming a fashion trend for teenagers and sorority girls, right? Campus fashion. Unexpected tension, and the Kardashian tension that's so brilliant that is giving them 20 years of staying power is the combination of, on the one hand, the kind of shallow tabloid fantasy life that they've created and the scandals and all of that, that paired with hard-nosed, undeniable business acumen, right? If they were just the fantasy kind of a thing, I don't think they'd have nearly as much staying power as they've had. I think it's the combination of that fantasy tabloid scandal life with the business acumen, right? Which everybody respects, that's substantive. So lesson 2, put tension in your marketing narrative. It's gonna work a lot better. Lesson 3 is the power of self-esteem and the power of saying to yourself, I deserve this, right? And I say this to clients and to companies and to my team all the time. The posture, your mental posture of marketing is as important as anything that you could tactically do in dictating your success. Kris Jenner is fearless, she is aggressive, she is confident, she thinks she deserves it, right? She looks in the mirror and says, I deserve everything. And she gives that same self-esteem to her family. She projects it onto her family. We deserve this, right? That would be probably the line on the Kardashian family crest. We deserve this. And that's a very powerful family motto to have. So Kris, I think that you are the GOAT. I think you're the greatest marketer of all time, and there's so much to learn from you. But in terms of 3 really powerful, I would say pretty advanced lessons in marketing, those would be the 3. 1 is use culture as a tool. 2 is put tension in your marketing narrative. Be deliberate about your storylines. Think about them and think about how to put tension in there to make them more interesting and sticky. And 3 is the power of self-esteem and personal belief. As always, guys, good luck out there. Try to channel Kris Jenner and her operating system.